welcome to learning how to use Freeform on your iPad. Now, if you don't see the Freeform app, you can simply swipe down from the top of your screen and search for it, and it should look something like this. Once you launch Freeform, you might see some previous boards if you've created any, but you might also be opened to a brand new board, which will look something like this. Now, you can always rename each of these boards by tapping that drop-down arrow and then selecting Rename. Notice here you also have an export as a PDF option and even a print. Now, something to note with Freeform is that you can zoom in and you can zoom out. So I'm just going to start somewhere in the corner. And first thing I want you to notice is that if you don't like these dots, you can simply toggle them on and off as well. If you have students that are using this to make a graphic organizer or a mind map, you'll see connectors can be turned on and off between ideas. From here, let's check out the top menu, and you have a bunch of options. The first one is a markup tool, which is going to allow you access to different kinds of pens. And I recommend you kind of playing with each one to see what you would like. The one with the A is going to be a text pen. So this is something that as you start writing, Freeform is going to change this handwriting into text. And then now I can play with it, make it larger, change the style. You'll see here's the A's to let me change that, a keyboard access. Yes, you can also speech to text. From here, I'm going to zoom in even more since I can do that in Freeform. Other types of pens, you have a fine point pen. All of these are different types. If you select a pen again, you have the option to choose a different thickness and then choose whether it's transparent or not. This one I love because it's just a really nice highlighter tool. Your eraser comes with two different options. One is a pixel eraser, so this allows for fine-tuning mistakes and just little things here and there. The other option for the eraser is to go with an entire object. So let's say I accidentally drew this and I don't want to spend all that time erasing it by hand. Choose Object Erase and erase that entirely. You also have a lasso tool. So I'm going to grab this and you just simply draw around. And here you'll see that I can resize this. So if I want to make this smaller or larger, I have the option to snap into shapes. And then from here, you'll see even more. So I can duplicate this, I can copy it as text, I can refine it, maybe it's a little sloppy, straighten, and then yes, even translate is one of those options that you get to use. This option allows you to fill a space with any kind of ink. You'll see I kind of made that shape go behind it. So it can make some of those highlighting keywords maybe really easy. You also have a calligraphy pen, which is available only within Freeform, so it can make it kind of a little bit more stylized, really making sketchnoting come to life. And again, some watercolor. If you would rather, you can always choose the text as an option as well. So you'll have access to keyboards. You'll see that you can bold and italicize, do your alignment, and make a couple bullet points as well. You also have access to shapes. Now these are all kind of organized by topic, but if for some reason you just can't find the one that you need, you can always search. So let's say I'm going to be doing a lab today in science, so I'm going to make sure I put a beaker. Any of these, again, you can quickly zoom in and you can even draw and write inside here. And maybe you want to add some additional instructions or a vocab word or a tip or trick, anything like that. You can also add some sticky notes throughout your topics as well, which is this next option here in your toolbar. So I can make these smaller or larger, move them around. You'll see with the sticky notes, that's where using the connectors for mind mapping can be really helpful. The last one, the link icon, allows you to do so much more. You can choose a video or a photo that's already on your camera in Photos app. You can take a photo or video, so this could be great for student work and lab results. Choosing different stickers, if you set up your Me emoji, yes, a digital avatar, you can have some fun in Freeform doing that, kind of hide your face throughout. And then you can also add links, you can choose files, and yes, even scan documents into Freeform so you can see how far this can go for note taking. So let's say I've written out some instructions or I've kind of mapped out my lesson plan through here. What I can do is use the scenes feature in Freeform to help me keep track of the order. So I'm going to simply tap on the star and then you're going to see these three dots. If you open there, you can go ahead and click Add a Scene, and you'll see it kind of stores a screenshot in the bottom. So now I'm just going to move to where I have step 2, and I can go ahead and add that as another scene. So now if I'm in the middle of my lesson and I don't remember where I've put everything, I can just have this board automatically move back and forth between scenes and directions. You can also open this and actually edit these as you need. So maybe you want to rename that or, yes, even export that particular scene. So this could be great for lesson ordering or different math problems or different examples of student work, steps in a lab, lots of different ways that this can work. And then your Sharo allows you to kind of send everything out. Notice you can make this a collaborative option between users or send a copy and get people started with a template you've made. You can share this by airdropping it with someone. You can post it into Google Drive, and then you can even invite with a link as an option.